Well, hello again. I was reading a thing on the news, this computer, about the news, and it's about this deal they're trying to pass that the House sent to the Senate to keep the government operation, this budget proposal. Keep the government in operation for the next year. Well, I got thinking about that, and it wasn't too long ago, I can't remember, it was a couple of years ago, that government spent $6 trillion plus dollars, and they collected in taxes and revenue on that $3 trillion plus dollars. Now, so they borrowed the other $3 trillion. Now that's, you know what? I've been divorced. I know a lot of people that's been divorced. Well, you know something? If I don't care whether you're a man or a woman, if you're married to a spouse that goes out and spends the money like that without earning a cent, it's time to get a divorce. Boy, I don't know. I know there's some women that support these men and they get tired of it, and there's some men that support these women and they get tired. But all this is just, it's foolishness. There ain't no reason. So, made me think. Let's go read that thing they call the preamble to the Constitution of the United States. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Now, let's see. Now that kind of sounds like a prenuptial agreement to me. We started out with 13 states, okay? Now those 13 states were colonies that set up borders and became sovereign, independent countries. We had 13 nations, if you want to call it, that got together and formed a union. Bunk. Just like the old AFL-CIO or whatever came along. They formed a union, they got the coal miners and a few others in, got together. They had some bad times and they needed each other. Well, over the period of time, when you get up and you talk about Jimmy Hoffa and the Teamsters and some of these other things that's gone on, them unions got so corrupted by organized criminals that the working man paying in his dues now, well, he's got a pretty good deal working for the union, but that union's sucking off everything. Now, that federal government back there, that federal government, if you check that Constitution real good, federal government don't own anything except what it holds in trusts for all the states together, which is, if I remember right, in that Article 1, Section 8, it says something about buying armories and forts and places like that, needful places that the federal government needs. Okay. Well, through the corruption, now you look at the corruption that happened after Thomas Jefferson took the state's money and bought the Louisiana Purchase with it. The federal government all of a sudden became an entity, a living creature. We own all this land that was once that Louisiana Purchase. We'll dole it out to the people that become citizens. Well, now let's wait a minute. Go back and look at that Constitution real close. Citizens are not citizens of the Union. Citizens are citizens of a state. I'm a citizen of the state of Arizona. Currently, well, that's where I reside. That's where I'm paying my taxes and everything else. I belong to a state that is a member of the Union of 50 states. Those representatives. Now, wait a minute. We talk about Jimmy Hoffa and the Teamster Union. Well, we got this Democratic Party and this Republican Party. Why are they any different than Jimmy Hoffa? They aren't. They got their own interests. That blue party, that red party. Why? Aren't those organized criminals? Why, it sure seems like they are. Because we've got a republic. A Republican form of government was guaranteed to all the states. Now that's representative. Democracy only counts on a city, county, town, state level. For certain things that fit within the parameters that the Constitution for the United States, the Union, sets out. See, now there's been a lot of criminal activity. There's that American Bar Association. If you get to looking, there was once in history a thing called the 13th Amendment. It had all the things to be an amendment to the Constitution. One of the things was it outlawed the American Bar Association, apparently. Now, during a bad time in the history when the United States was struck, that disappeared. The number of states to ratify it had been passed, but it disappeared and was never, what do they call it when the lawyer has to take a paper down and file it at the courthouse? There's been some questions. Go look it up, a missing 13th Amendment. We've got a 13th Amendment, but it ain't the one that they say is missing. See? I don't really go along with conspiracy theories, but I do believe in two churches. One is the Church of Satan. The other is the Church of God. Church of God is all good for all man. Church of Satan wants to destroy everything that God created for the good of man. Check it out. You know, I kind of worry about these things going on because I'm looking at all the suffering and everything that's going to happen sometime in the future. Might be next month, somebody going to push a button and whoop, poof, one of them big nuclear explosions is going to happen somewhere. Or maybe the sun's going to do one of them micronova deals like the some of the physicists are talking about. Well, you know, they ain't never going to get this green energy to work properly. So that might cause some problems. Talk about famine, starvation. If you can't move food around, We buy our carrots and potatoes and strawberries from South America, from Africa, from all over the world. We don't grow it all here anymore like we used to. See, we got problems. Well, that's enough for now. Think about it. Go read the Constitution. Read what's going on. Look, pay attention. Be a critical thinking United States of America citizen of your state. See what's wrong. Let's figure out how to fix it. Well, have a good day, and may God bless you all. Thank you.